My husband wants me to stay at home with our baby. Since I earn more than him, I suggested he should do it instead. My husband and I have been together for 10 years. We've been together for 8 years and married for the last 2. We've always had a strong and growing relationship. Despite having grown up in a highly archetypal family with 2 brothers and a working father, my spouse has never been much of a traditionalist. We had largely agreed on everything up until lately, with the exception of our marriage and how to raise our children. However, 2 days ago, as my husband and I were discussing baby-related topics, he suggested that one of us consider staying at home with the child for a while rather than returning to work once our maternity and paternity leave is over. We both work in tech, and we make good money and have great benefits. I get 20 weeks of leave after the birth of our baby, while he gets 12. We were debating whether to stagger our leave so that someone could be at home with the infant until it was 6 months old, the age at which most places near us will start daycare. My husband said that he read that it would be better for the baby to have a parent home for the first year. So, I asked him if that was something he was seriously considering since he might have to quit his job. He questions why he would have to quit since I should obviously be the one to stay at home with the baby. I asked him if he was serious, and he said, yes, the mom should be the one to stay home. I wonder, how are we going to make that work with just his salary? I earn almost 3 times as much as my husband, although that's never been an issue or matter to me. I completed my master's degree earlier than he did. We're both graduate degree holders, but I chose a more specialized sector. We both make good money, but it's my job that primarily supports our current lifestyle. So, I asked him what we would do with a new baby and 1/4 the income for a year. He got a little upset and said I shouldn't even bring that up, that he makes good enough money to provide for us, and that I shouldn't question him. I got mad and declared that it was unrealistic and foolish for the one who made more money to quit their job, especially because he is the one who believes that someone should be with a child for extended periods of time. I was actually okay with putting the child in daycare at 6 months. The fight blew up from there, with me saying he's sexist and not considering my feelings at all. I refused to back down. He ended up taking off after I said he should be the stay-at-home parent if he wants one so badly, and him saying he didn't deserve to be emasculated just for suggesting I should stay home like a good mom. I talked to some of my family and his family about it, and their opinions are kind of split. My husband has been acting weird and quiet since we fought. But this morning, I finally sat him down and asked him, what is going on? This doesn't seem like you. I assumed that he might be under pressure from his family. So, I asked him about that, and he shared his sentiments. He brought up our staggered leave plan to some people in his family at dinner a couple weeks ago. A few of them thought someone should stay home longer, and his brother laughed and made some jokes about my husband being a housewife or stay-at-home mom. His brother considers himself to be a man's man and has a lot of sexist views, so he's made jokes before about me being the breadwinner. After hearing this, my husband lost his cool because several of his co-workers and his elder brother had called him a trophy husband, and other ridiculous things. Because I earn more money and have a better job title, it made my husband feel insecure, so he lashed out at me. He's admitted that he felt really bad about it, which is why he's been avoiding me. He has stated that he doesn't hate the prospect of taking a few unpaid months to stay home. He's just extremely scared about the jokes and teasing that may come from his brother and friends. We have now agreed to look into a counselor and to consider the nanny service. We are doing a lot better now.